started this probably a year and a half ago, and we wanted to reopen this great historic location and keep the integrity of the history and everything here. Everything you can see here, so you've taken great strides to enhance the things, but still maintain some of the historical settings of what made this place famous back in the day before it was even a restaurant. So going forward and taking that into consideration with some of the food and everything that we have here, we've gone with a very traditional type of menu. Hi, my name is Brent Machad, and I'm one of the owners of Rookwood Pottery Food and Beverage Company in Mount Adams. And though our menu is maybe a little bit small at this time, what we're doing is we're building bit by bit to build a wide array of things that people find traditional favorites. My brother and I looked at this place and we're like, wow. It was like when we first walked into Teak in '94, we're like, this place is unique, this place is cool. And we knew we automatically wanted to do something here, but it couldn't be Thai food. So we can have some Thai influence to enhance some flavors, but it's got to be a traditional American restaurant. Our hopes in coming here was to put people in a historic setting to provide traditional American fare. And in doing so, we look to have a bakery that has grandma's old like cookies, cakes, pies, along with a coffee shop that serves espresso, your lattes, whatever you say. Our menu will have hamburgers, steaks, pork chops, and going from our past, we're also going to maybe at time add pad thai, fried rice, because we started out at Teak originally, so we have the experience to go ahead and do that. So we'll have a little bit of Asian flavor as well. So come on out, we'd love to see you, and we'd love to share our beautiful historic place with you. I'm a partner along with my brother Brian Machad, and we have two other gentlemen, Frank Page and Stephen Ramsey. We may not have our whole menu, but we'll have a little bit. We're also going to have pizzas, and those pizzas will be based upon what you might traditionally see, but also we're going to have pizzas that have some curry on them. So we'll take our old favorites of curry, like maybe green curry, massaman curry. We'll put those on a crust. So we'll have something that's totally unique, something maybe you haven't had before.
let's talk about the history.
Okay.
All right. Go someplace else.
Yeah. Go. Like I said, we got all kinds of stuff. I don't know what the best.
I've never been in here.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
It's a lot to take in. I mean, when that landlord called me up, he's like, "Come see my fucking place." Like, and I'd known him before from being up here and owning tea, and I'm like, "Mr. Rippey, what? You want me to come up to your apartment?" I'm like, because he lives at the top of Highland Tower, because he owns the building, and I'm like, "No, come look at my goddamn restaurant I have for rent," because he's very direct, and I'm like, "Okay, yes, sir, I'll be right over," and I'm like. So, and people just assume like we only did Thai food, but we're half American too. So, well, I tell people I'm half Thai. I'm really like 95% American. So they used to say like, "Oh, you have all this great Thai food. Did you eat there all the time?" Like, I'm the guy who likes steak and potatoes, and that's what we have right here. But for everything else, we're also, like I said, as time goes on, probably around January, and when we get everything ironed out with supply chain issues, labor issues, and stuff like that, we're going to add a few Thai things. So we'll have a daily special with pad Thai, fried rice, probably like one thing that we used to have on our Thai menu, and then we'll also have an American special as well. So whether it be meatloaf or breaded pork chop, this is my brother Brian. So, but in a nutshell, I think that's it.
I like it.
All right. So you have enough to edit and take out? We'll see.